Welcome to this video on working with the project sponsor. After watching this video, you will be able to describe the role of the project sponsor, explain the importance of working with the sponsor, and identify initial Scrum details. A sponsor for an Agile project is the person who defines the initial vision and priorities. Even if they do not directly select the product owner, they usually have significant input into who is selected for that role. For the entirety of the Agile project, both the sponsor and the product owner work closely together on the vision, priorities, and roadblocks. The sponsor's main focus is to ensure that the Scrum team is clear about the vision and priorities of the organization and the project. They also secure all of the resources necessary for the success of the project. This includes the budget and finances, as well as human and physical resources. The human side of securing resources includes identifying the key stakeholders and ensuring the Scrum Master and team are readily identified. Let's examine the main areas that compose the responsibilities of the sponsor. The project sponsor is responsible for establishing and managing the vision and goal. They do this by defining the vision. The sponsor works with the executive team and other key stakeholders to create and define a vision that the project sponsor continues to articulate throughout the project lifecycle. They are also responsible for setting priorities to meet the goals. The sponsor works with the Scrum team and key stakeholders to help maintain the alignment of the prioritization of features and work items with the strategic goals of the organization. The project sponsor is also responsible for enlisting support and resources for the project. They focus on securing funding by working with the organization to lock in the financial resources needed to fund the project throughout its life cycle. The sponsor's primary focus is to identify a team. They secure a product owner who can drive the value and success of the product. They might also be involved in helping bring together the Scrum Master and developer team. They also work to identify the key stakeholders and ensure the team has the proper access to them. Another responsibility of the project sponsor is managing stakeholder engagement. The sponsor coordinates communication between the Scrum team and senior management. They also assist the team when other stakeholders are not readily available to resolve an issue in a timely fashion during a sprint. The sponsor actively advocates for the effort, fostering stakeholder buy-in to ensure that both the Scrum team and the broader organization clearly understand and support the initiative's needs and benefits. This advocacy occurs through both formal and informal channels, as outlined in the project communication plan. The sponsor is also responsible for creating artifacts and details before the project kickoff. They create a product vision, which is a document that outlines the goals, purpose, and desired outcomes of the Agile project. The business case is a document that provides the justification of the project by showing the business value, expected benefits, and other financial considerations. It does this within the context of the overall vision, mission, and objectives of the organization as a whole. The sponsor is also responsible for the initial budget and resource allocation. This document provides information on the available and allocated budget, the enlisted and needed resources, and initial funding. Additionally, the sponsor creates a product and project roadmap. This document provides a strategic timeline for the major milestones and deliverables of the project, as well as how it ties into the overall product roadmap for the company. While the Agile Manifesto emphasizes the autonomy of the Scrum team, the sponsor takes an active role in addressing key business decisions. These decisions, which might shape or impact the organization's overall strategy, ensure that the team's efforts align with the broader strategic objectives. The sponsor role may be seen as a senior resource that can advocate for the product owner and the rest of the Scrum team when needed, such as escalations, missing clarity, or roadblocks. In this video, you learned that an Agile project sponsor defines the initial vision and priorities, working closely with the product owner to maintain and update them throughout the project. They ensure the Scrum team has a clear understanding of the vision, align priorities with organizational goals, and secure necessary resources, including funding, personnel, and physical tools. The sponsor also identifies and supports key roles, such as the product owner, Scrum Master, and developer team, while engaging stakeholders to foster collaboration and resolve issues promptly. The sponsor actively prepares key artifacts before project kickoff, including the product vision, business case, initial budget, and resource allocation, and a strategic product and project roadmap. The sponsor takes an active role in addressing critical decisions to align the team's efforts with the organization's overall strategy.